I'm here with,
Artillery guy.
and today I am playing some of the Forest. And bit of trigger warning, there will be some
Graphic language alert.
yeah.
Yeah. So, just to get this clear, this is not meant to be a gameplay video. We just have Aqua playing the Forest for background noise. So, if the title doesn't give it away, we're going to be ranting and just shouting at things that have been bugging us a lot lately. In my occasion, it's what's going on with YouTube, and in Aqua's case, it's about what's going on at his school. So, since Aqua was generous enough, he let me go first. So, YouTube, we all love it or hate it, but let's just agree to disagree, because YouTube, it's a bit of a buggy platform. You make an account, you make videos, and from there forth, you never know what's going to happen. Will you become famous? Will you become a joke? Or will you end up like some other innocent YouTubers and end up banned for no reason? Because lately, some of my favourite... Oh.
Artillery, you know you could have kept on going. My grandmother just entered the room.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't want her to find out. But yeah, so where was
Yeah.
I? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, when you become a YouTuber, your channel can go in all different directions. One of them being you become famous, you become a joke, or you become banned like some innocent YouTubers that I watch. So, lately I've noticed that some furry YouTubers I watch have become banned under false accusations. For example, last week, I was practicing this rant last week, but basically, there was this YouTuber I used to watch called Modern Balloony. Now, people might call me out for this, I do not give a shit. And yes, we weren't kidding about the graphic language warning. So, basically, Modern Balloony, his channel was obviously a furry channel, but basically, his content revolves around VR chat and making avatars for VR chat, right? But apparently his channel was recently banned under, and I quote, graphic sexual content, even though, after watching most of his videos, there's nothing sexual at all about his videos, YouTube. There's nothing wrong. So, in some of the videos, he's just showing off this new avatar he created and how it functions, and in the name of his YouTube channel, Balloon, yes, some of his avatars have a unique function where his avatars can literally inflate like a balloon, hence the name Modern Ballooning. And apparently YouTube deems this as sexual content. I am honestly pissed off at YouTube for constantly banning these YouTubers for uploading this kind of content. There's nothing sexual about it, and Modern Balloony isn't the only furry YouTube channel to get banned, even though they didn't have anything wrong with their channel in the first place. There was another YouTuber who makes furry animations under the same theme of inflation, and their channel got falsely banned as well. And I'm just questioning, what is wrong with YouTube? There's nothing wrong with these channels, but as I was looking for Modern Balloony's channel before I found out it was banned, I typed in his YouTube name, and in the search engine, right, I was looking at all the videos available that weren't Modern Balloony's channel, and I found a video by Official Flinch, or Plinch, or whatever his name was, Official Finch 93 or something, and this video was titled Official Sex Doll Review, and this was on YouTube. You think a video like that would be on Pornhub, right? But no, that is an actual video on YouTube, and somehow YouTube allows that video, which obviously contains sexual content, because, you know, he's reviewing a sex doll. It's literally in the name, sex doll, right?
Yep.
But they do not allow content of a cartoonish character inflating themselves as a unique function for a VR chat avatar. What the fuck is your problem, YouTube? Stupid devs with your heads in buckets full of money and semen? Like, what the fuck is your absolute problem? Like, you allow a guy to review a sex doll, but you don't allow inflation furry-related content. And here's the thing. Sure, there were other YouTube videos with that same content, furries inflating themselves, la-di-da. It's a common theme in furry fandom. And please, do not call us out on this. We could not care less. Aqua, you might want to turn off comments for this video, I don't know, but still. I've noticed a lot of innocent channels, like Modern Balloony, are being banned under false accusations. What's so sexual about a fake character becoming fatter and rounder as a unique function for VR chat avatar? I don't get it. Yet you allow a guy to review a sex doll, of all things. Not to mention, I remember watching a video by Grade A Under A, and he was calling out 3 videos, and I'm not sure if they're still up, but I remember when Grade A Under A mentioned the following 3 videos. I'm not saying what they are, but I will say what they contain. For example, the first video in question he mentioned was a woman shaving her vagina on camera. Sorry for that word, YouTube. The next video was this guy teaching you how to put on a condom, except he was using his actual jerk stick, aka penis. And another video was of this elderly couple where the guy was shoving a cucumber up his wife's pussy, and somehow, at the time, those videos were allowed. YouTube! And yet, your platform is dog shite! Because your automated AI, of all things, is botched. People are reporting innocent YouTubers under false allegations, and you're getting them banned even though they're doing nothing wrong. Like, what the fuck is your problem, YouTube? There's nothing wrong with that kind of content. After all, it's the internet. There's something for everyone, but I feel like there's nothing for us furries to watch. Like, you allow all kinds of content, but us furries, we get the sour end of this stick. A lot of furries, like Modern Balloony, as mentioned before, are being banned under false and stupid accusations, yet all these other channels that are possibly producing toxic content are still allowed to flourish. I am just dumbfounded at the fact that people are being banned and they're doing nothing wrong, and yet there's a guy reviewing a sex doll on YouTube. Like, this honestly just shocks me. And I will say this, I found a YouTuber who was using a cock pump in a YouTube video, I'm not saying what his name is or what the video's called, but I found a video of a guy literally pumping his cock and milking it, and somehow that video was allowed on YouTube. I'm done. Like, I'm just broken at this point, YouTube. I will still continue to watch your platform, yes, but I am just sick to death of YouTube itself constantly banning all of these innocent YouTubers. It's like the same occasion with TikTok. Like, women who say kill all men are somehow allowed on TikTok, but when a man says kill all women, no, put that boy in detention, ban his account. Like, what is your problem? They're just they're doing their best to produce content for a certain fandom, which everyone seems to hate for no apparent reason. Yet, all these YouTubers, all these innocent ones are being banned, but all the toxic people are still allowed to produce content. Like, why? I'm just done. I can't be arsed with YouTube anymore. No wonder there's a lack of content. All the good channels, all the good YouTubers, they're either quitting, they're dead, or they've moved on to a much better platform. Like, I can understand why Tear of Grace, one of the YouTubers I watched, I remember in one of his live streams, someone asked Tear of Grace, what's your advice for becoming a YouTuber? And Tear of Grace responded by saying, if you want to become a YouTuber, don't bother, and if you want to become a Twitch streamer, don't bother. I agree.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube, you are nothing without these YouTubers. You're banning the wrong audience. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. Aqua, talk shit about your school because I'm just broken and finished. I'm done. I apologize for my graphic language, by the way.
Yeah, so for everyone who doesn't know, my school is basically just absolute shit. Let me explain. So, yesterday I was just hugging a friend who was perfectly fine with me hugging him, right? And it was obvious by that. Cause earlier, before I hugged him, I asked him multiple times, are you alright with this? Are you alright with this? You know? And then, as I was hugging that friend of mine, this teacher came up, tapped me on the shoulder saying, you know, I could write you up for that. No teacher came up to a dude when a dude bitch slapped me. And my question is, what the fuck? Like, y'all are alright with a kid bitch slapping another kid, but y'all aren't okay with a kid hugging another. Was perfectly fine with that. As well as, I'm tired of my school basically punishing us. I understand punishing students for having their phones on in class. Yes, I perfectly understand it. You know, it's seen as a distraction, you know. But after the second time in my school, after the second time you get your phone taken, you have to start paying $25 for it. And then after the third time, from what I know, you have to spend 3 days in school suspension. Like, what the fuck? When teachers see someone getting bullied, pardon? Yeah, but, like, what the fuck? I mean, I like my school. I like the teachers there. The teachers there are pretty nice. But what the fuck?
It's almost like your school's trying to promote violence. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, trust me. Yeah.
Shutting up.
Yeah. But basically, like, there was this one kid who was daring me to fight him. He was calling me a pussy ass little fucking bitch. And then, mind you, this kid, I'm pretty sure he's younger than me. So I didn't go up to him and fight him. Why? Because I was trying to show to him that I have a much higher tolerance to shit like that than he thinks I do. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I nearly bitch slapped him. I will not lie to y'all. Because thing is, after that, I saw no teacher go up to him and to say, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Like, bro, what the fuck? A literal student of yours is getting made fun of, and you don't give a living fuck. You cannot call me, because I do not have my phone. Like, and there's been multiple times where I've had my phone taken when I was just going to put it in my backpack as well. Like, not going to. Like I think it was Tuesday. I got my phone taken whilst I was putting it in my backpack. Like, what the fuck? And now I have to pay $25 for it, and God knows what's gonna happen.
Which should be illegal, by the way.
Yeah. But hey, it's school logic, who gives a fuck? Schools are just dumb. Like,
YouTube is dumb, yeah.
Yeah, really everything nowadays is dumb. So that's why
Just for the dog in the background.
Yeah. Yeah, Fluffo always just spend time with my grandfather.
Yeah. But can I just say something that I forgot to mention when I was ranting? So, going back to Modern Ballooney's channel, I forgot to mention this, but when I read Modern Ballooney's journal on Fur Affinity, he said that he was banned without warning. He was just straight up gone. Just like that, gone. Anyway, sorry to interrupt. So, what we're basically saying is, YouTube is dumb, school is dumb, stay at home, don't bother with school if it's that stupid. Not literally, but life is shit.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I'm just pissed off with the world. And it's 2022. At the time we made this video, of course. Like,
yeah.
What is wrong with people nowadays? Like, I'm a furry, and I still get called out for it. Like, dude, you're making fun of a furry in 2022? Really? Like, to think a couple years ago, we accepted the LGBTQ community, which is a good thing, by the way.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly fine with Aqua over here being bisexual, pansexual, whatever sexuality he is. I'm fine with that. In fact, I'm asexual. And yet, somehow people nowadays still like to make fun of gay people and furries and everyone else with unique interests. It's almost like they're either jealous or they're just uncomfortable. Like, if you're gonna make fun of someone, don't bother. To quote what my teachers and parents used to say when I was younger, if you've got nothing nice to say nothing at all.
Yeah, like, that's exactly what I've always been taught. You don't got anything nice to say, don't say it at all.
Yeah, it's almost like the world has become blinded by hate nowadays. And I just want to go out in the city and do a public stunt where I'm just blindfolded, right? And I just have a sign next to me saying, blinded by hate. And I'm just standing there for hours on end, just as a public statement. Just buy a red bandana, wrap it around my eyes, and just stand there for hours on end. Standing next to a sign saying, blinded by hate.
Yeah, like, that's all the world
like,
is nowadays.
Welcome to Earth, everyone. Welcome to Earth, aka Shit Out of Luck 3. But once again, we apologise for our use of graphic language. Please do not report to our channel for this. And yes, I will say our channel, because I feel like I've become part of his channel.
Dude,
honestly,
you're literally you're the second in command.
I'm the mascot, yeah.
Mascot, second in command, what else?
Yeah, imagine that. Just imagine wearing a mascot costume and someone gets kicked off the team by the mascot. But still, YouTube, you need to fix yourself. Aqua School, you need to sort out your system. And, like, I'm still pissed off at YouTube for banning all these channels. And not even giving them a warning, just straight up banning them. And once again, the guy was doing nothing wrong. Like, Aqua, I'll ask you personally, like, what do you find so wrong about a cartoon character or furry character being inflated? Like, what's so wrong about that? I don't see anything
Nothing
wrong.
really.
And you know what? I'm gonna do something brave. I have an inflation fetish. Yes, I will say that, right? I don't care what you guys think. That's who I am. And what's your right to judge? But still, what's so bad about it? Like, I've seen multiple YouTube channels where all they do is just inflate balloons or whatever, and nothing wrong with them, yet somehow they're the ones who get banned. But people who spread toxic messages and propaganda and all that kind of shit, they don't get banned. But yeah, what we're basically saying is, why is all the good content going away? Like,
Yeah.
why? What did we do wrong to deserve this?
Well, I mean,
I just hope...
there's a lot of things that humans have done.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't know, destroying Mother Nature, nuking
Circa
places.
99, sorry for mentioning that. But there's all kinds of bad things humans have done.
The Holocaust.
Yeah. But 2022 has just begun. I know we're pretty much at the end of January, but it's 2022. Why can't people just get along for once? Because when people have a grudge, they always hold on to it. They never let go. The Bible, I'm no Christian or religious person, but in the Bible it says, "Judge lest ye be judged." Again, I'm not a Bible basher myself, and that's what I call them, sorry. But still, why are people so hateful? It's 2022, we should change. But yeah, Aqua, should we end off the video here, or shall we give off one final message?
One final message.
From you?
Well, another thing. Basically, so I have realized something. What are your thoughts on zoophiles? In my opinion, zoophiles not valid at all.
Oh, is someone commenting?
Yeah, remark.
Hi, remark. Yeah.
Yeah, zoophiles.
Well,
As someone who really cares about my dog, fuck off. Get away from me and my dog.
at least they're not like maps. Like
Yeah.
minor-attracted person, or adult-attracted minors. Like, those people have problems.
Those people
Zoophiles-
have.
If you ask me, I think zoophiles are just people desperate, so they would rather fuck a dog than an actual person. But, like again, zoophiles, maps, like, just those people who are labelled as bad people, they need help. Mentally. So if you're a zoophile, maps, or whatever you are, that's labelled as a bad person, like, get help. Don't be positive about it, because still, just, you need help. Anything else?
Oh no. So I guess this is. Hey! I'm burning a giant spider!
I guess this will be the end of the video for today.
If
we feel like it, we might upload a part 2 in case we missed anything. So keep an eye out for that. If we miss stuff. If not, it's most likely Aqua will start another live stream. So yeah, like and subscribe, ring that bell, and all that crap.
And we will see y'all later.
Yeah.
Bye.